have it. This one?
Welcome everybody to acting classes fall. So for today's show, we have a Bill Shakes medley, which is my nickname for William Shakespeare. We are doing 5 scenes from 5 different plays. The first one we will be starting with is Act 1, Scene 3 from Macbeth. Enjoy the show.
Okay, I might fall.
Where has thou been, sister? Killing swine.
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munch, and munch. Give me cloth, I warrant thee, which the rum-fed run-on cried. Her husband to elbow gone, master of the tiger, but in a sea I'll sister sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do.
I'll give thee a wind.
Flower kind,
And I another.
I myself have all the other, and the very fork they blow, all the quarters that they know. I the shipman's card, I'll bring them dry as hay. Sleep shall neither night nor day hang upon his penthouse lid. He shall live a man's work bed. Weary he night. 9 times 9 shall be dwindled. Peak and pine through his bark cannot be lost. Yea, it shall be tempest tossed. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have a plot stone, wrapped as homeward he didn't come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come. The weird sisters, hand in hand, fosters of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thine and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up nine, and peace the charms wound up.
So foul and fair day I have not seen.
How far is it called forest? What are these? So withered, so wild in their attire, that they look not like the inhabitants of earth are, and not are on live you. Are you aught the man may question, you seem to understand me. But each at one heard, chappy fingers laying upon her skinny lips, you should be women, and yet beards forbid me to interpret that you so are.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to the band of Glamis.
All hail, Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? I, the name of truth. Are ye fantastical, or that indeed, which are outwardly ye shall, my noble partner, you greet with presents and great prediction of noble having and royal hope that seems to wrap with all, to me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me who neither beg nor fear your favors, nor you hate your hate.
Hail, hail,
Hail!
lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
Not so happy yet, much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more. By Sinel's death, I know I am Thane of Glamis. But how Cawdor, the Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king, stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be a Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prohibit greeting. Speak, I charge you!
The earth has bubbled as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they banished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporal melted, as breath into the wood. Would they have stayed?
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten on the insane roots that takes the reason prisons?
Your children shall be kings! Ha ha ha!
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too. Went it not so?
To thy shame self, tune words. Who's here?
Well, those witches were spooky, weren't they? Had they never run into the witches at all, maybe none of the rest of the story would have happened. Right? Next, we're moving on to the city of Verona. And though I hate to disappoint, Juliet will not be making an appearance in this next scene. This is Act 1, Scene 4, where we have our guys enter from to go to a party.
Italy. Oh, cool. Italy.
What shall this speech be spoke for our excuse, or shall we on without apology?
The date is out of such prolonged city, will have no cupid, port wings with his scarf, bearing each other's painted bell of leaf, scaring the ladies like a cruel keeper, but left them measure us by what they will measure, they may measure, and then be blind.
Give me a torch, and I am not for this ambling, but be heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soul. I have a soul of lead that stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a coming mound.
I am too sore, pierced with a shaft, too sore with light feathers, and so bound I cannot bound a pitch above a dull wool. Under love heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink it, show you burden love, too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and trips like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in. A visor for a visor, what care I? What curious eye doth quote deformities? Here are the peeled brows that shall blush.
Come, knock and enter, and no sir no in, but every man beating him to his legs.
A torch for me, let wanton light of heart. Tickle the senseless witches with their heels, for I am through hard bed with a grandsire fades. Let be a candle holder and look on the games where near so fair I am done.
Tut, duns and mouse, the constable's own word. If thou art done, we'll draw thee from the mire, or save your reverence, love wherein thou stickest up to the ears. Come, we burn daylight. Ho!
That is not so.
I mean, sir, in delay, we waste our daylight in vain. Like lamps by day, take our good meaning, for our judgment sits 5 times in the air, once in our 5 wits.
And we mean well in going to this mass, but 'tis no whit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
So did I.
What was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed, sleep well and dream things true.
Oh, then I see the Queen Mab has been with you. She's the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atom eye. Over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes may have long spider's legs, the cover or of the wings of grasshoppers. Her traces of the smallest spider's web. Her collar of the moon shines watery beams. The whip of cricket bone, the lash of film. Her wagoneer a small grain cut mass, not half so big as a round little worm pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner's form, orally rough. Time out! I'll mind the fairies' coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love or courtiers' knees, and that or lips who straight on kiss dream, which often angry mad with blister plagues, because their breath with sweet meats tainted are. Sometimes she gallops or courtier's nose, and then dreams that he is smelling out of suit, and sometimes comes she with a tied pigtail, tickling a parson's nose as he lies asleep. Then he dreams of another benefice. Sometimes she driven o'er a soldier's neck, and then dreams he a cutting horn blades, of breeches and scotus, Spanish blades of hell's 5 fathoms deep, and then anon drums in his ear, which he starts and wakes, and thus being thus framed a prayer or 2, and it sleeps again. That this is that very man that plates the manes of horses in the night, and bakes the elf locks and foul soldiers' hairs, which once untangled with unfortunate bows. This is the hag with manes lie on their backs that presses them and lurks the burst of air, making good women of good carriage. This is she! children of an idle brain, because of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance of air, and more constant than the wind who woos, even and being anchored, puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dew dropping south.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is just between our come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind gives some consequence, yet hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful day, with nights reviled and spirit inspires the turn of the despised life closed to my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death, but he hath the steerage of my course. Direct my sail, on lusty gentlemen,
Struck the drum.
We're gonna change our set real quick. So we've seen a couple of tragedies so far, although that was the beginning of Romeo and Juliet. We think they're still all fun and fun stories. He hasn't met Juliet yet. But next one, we're going to go to the magical forest.
Yeah.
Of Midsummer Night's Dream, where we have our beautiful fairy queen asleep in the forest. Don't worry, I'm not going to be real sleepy. And woe be unto those who mess with the fairies.
If that may be, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, entered into that break, so everyone according to cue.
What hempen, homespun, we have spidery. Here is say no the cradle, fairy and queen. What I played toward, I'll be an auditor, actor too perhaps. If I see
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors, odors.
Odors, savor sweet. So have thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will see thee appear.
Ah, stranger Pyramus, there amply you.
Must I speak now?
I, Mary, must you. For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose of triumph bearer, most frisky juvenile, and most lovely Jew, as true as the truest horse that yet never tires. I meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninnis tomb. Why must you not speak, and yet that you answer to Pyramus, you speak all your part at once, hues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tired.
Oh, as true as the truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair this be, I were only 9.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters, fly, masters, help!
Through bog, through brush, through brake, through briar, sometimes a horse. I'll be sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometimes a fire, a nair, a bark, in grunt, in war, in burn, like horse, hound, bog, bear, fire, in every turn.
Why do they run away? This is never of them to make me appear.
Oh, God, thou art changed. What do I see in thee?
What do you see? You see a donkey head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make a fool of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear I am not afraid. The ozone cock, so black of hue, with orange tawny bill. The throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
One angel wakes me up from my flowery bed.
The vinets, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose known full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wits to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird that lie through he cried, cuckoo never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much bored of the note, so is mine I throw to thy shape, and the fair virtue the force doth move me on the first view to say to swear I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Nay, I can glean upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of these wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whenever thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. Oh, give thee fairies to attend to thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou art pressed flower dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that shall, like an airy spirit, go. Peace blossom, cobweb, mustard seed.
Ready.
And I.
And I?
Where
shall we go?
Be kind and courageous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble with eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honeybags steal from the humble bees, and for night tappers cop their waxen thighs, and light them on the fairy glowworm's eyes, to have my love to bed and to arise, as pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to feign the moonbeams from his sleepy eyes, nod to him out, and do him courtesy.
Hail,
Courtesy.
Hail.
Hail!
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. Oh, beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. If you cut my finger, I shall make war with you. Your name, honest gentleman.
Peace, Blossom.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks up with a wary eyes, and when she weeps and weeps every little flower, may I melt him some enforced charity, tie upon my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
Those fairies like to get into a whole bunch of mischief, don't they? All right, we're going to reset our stage again. This time, we are going to be seeing Hamlet. Hold please, actors. I'm not ready for you yet. All right? Hamlet, this is going to be Act 1, Scene 5. Let's get things off the stage.
Yet whither wilt thou lead me? Speak, I'll go no further.
Madam.
One moment, please. We start that one from the top,
Yeah.
please?
No.
All right, Jeremy, can you take that from the top, please? All right, you guys can bring that through. Back up. All right, you ready? Hamlet.
Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak, I'll go no further.
Mark me,
I will.
when my hour souls come, when I too subversively in tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak, I am bound to hear.
So out thou to revenge without thou shalt hear?
What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain time to walk the night, and for the day confined to fast and fire. till the foul crimes done in my days in nature, burnt and purged away. But that I am forbid to tell the secrets of my prison house. I could tell unfold, whose lightest words would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars, stark with their spears, thy knotted and combined locks to part, and each particular hair to stand on end, like quills upon the fearful porcupine. But this eternal blaze must not be, to ears of flesh and blood, list, list, oh list, if thou didst ever thy father love.
Oh God.
Revenge is foul and most unfair. Murder! Murder! Foul! As in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Haste me to note that I, with wings as swift as mediation, or the thoughts of love, they sweep to my revenge.
I find thee apt, indolent. Shouldn't thou be then the fat reed that roots itself with ease on left dwarf? Wouldst thou not stir in death? Now, Hamlet, hear. 'Tis given out thy sleeping in my orchard, a serpent stung me. So the whole year of Denmark was by forged possession of death, rankly accused. But know thou, noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, my uncle.
Ah, that incestuous, that adulterous beast, with the witchcraft of his wits, the traditional gifts of wicked wits and gifts, that the power so to seduce one to his shameful lust, the will of my most seeming virtuous queen. Oh, Hamlet, what falling off was there from me whose love was of that dignity, that I went hand in hand even with the vow, it made to earn her marriage and to define upon a wretch whose natural gifts were poor to those of mine. But virtue has it never been wooed, though wooer is court in the shape of heaven. So lust, through to a radiant angel winged, will state itself in a celestial bed and prey on garbage. But soft, methinks, I scent thy morning air. Brief, let me be, sleeping with my orchard, my custom always at that hour, and not my secure hour, the uncle stole till the with the juice of cursed Hibona and a fire on its porches in my ears did pour the leprous dismantles whose fected hold such an eternally blood of man, that swift as quicksilver it courses through the natural gates and alleys of my body, and with a sudden vigor it doth possess, and curd like eager droppings into milk. The thin and wholesome blood, so it did in mine, and almost instant letter marked about, most laser-like with vile and loathsome crust, all my smooth body. Thus was I sleeping by a brother's hand, of bluff, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched, cut off even in the blossoms of my stage, unhazeled, disappointed, unhandled, no reckoning made, but sent to my account with all my imperfections of my hand. Oh, horrible, horrible, most horrible! Let thy royal letters Denmark the account for luxury. Thou pursuest this act, take not thy mind, nor thy soul contrive against thy mother, aught. Lay her to heaven, and those to thrones that in her bosom lodge, to prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once, the glow warm shows its mate into the nears. In goings to pales on nuptial fire. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Oh, you hosts of heaven, oh earth, what else? And shall I couple hell? Oh, thee, oh, hold my heart. And you, my sinews, grow not instant, old, but bear me swiftly up. Remember thee, I, thou poor ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe. Remember thee. Yea, from the table of my memory, I'll wipe away the tribal fond records and saws of books, all forms, all pressures past, that youth and observation copied there, and thy commandment, alone shall live. Within the book and volume of my brain, unmixed with baser matter, yes, by heaven, almost pernicious woman, oh villain, villain, smiling damned villain, my table's meat it is, I set it down, that one may smile and be a villain. At least I am sure it may be so in Denmark. So, uncle, there you are. Now to my word. It is adieu, adieu, remember me. I have sworn.
My lord.
Lord Hamlet.
Heaven secure him.
So be it.
Hello, my lord.
Hello, ho, ho.
How
Hello, ho, ho, boy, come.
how is it, my noble lord?
What news, my lord?
Oh, wonderful.
Good, my lord. Tell it.
No, you will reveal it.
Not I, my lord. By heaven.
Nor I, my lord.
How say you then? Would heart of a man once think it, but you'll be secret.
Aye, by
I,
heaven.
by heaven.
There's never a villain dwelling in Denmark, but he's an errant knave.
There needs no ghost. My lord, come from the grave to tell us this.
Why, right. You are in the right. So, without more circumstance at all, I hold it fits that we shake hands and part. You, as your business and desire, shall point you. For every man hath business and desire such as it is. And for my own poor part, I will go pray.
These are but wild and whirling words, my lord.
I am sorry they offend you.
Yeah.
Partly, yes, they partly.
There's no offense, my lord.
Yes, by St. Patrick, there is, Horatio, and much offense too. Touching this vision here, it is an honest ghost that let me tell you, for your desire to know what is between us, oh, remaster it as you may. And now, good friends, as you are friends, scholars and soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is it, my lord? We will.
Never make known what you have seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it.
In faith, my lord, I not.
Nor I, my lord, in faith.
Upon my sword.
We have sworn, my lord, already.
Indeed, upon my sword, indeed.
Swear!
Ha ha, boy. Sayest thou so? Art thou there? True Penny? Come on. You hear this fellow in the cellarage. Consent to swear.
Propose the oath, my lord.
Never to speak of this that you have seen. Swear by my sword. Hiccup you beak. Then we'll shift our ground. Come hither, gentlemen, and lay your hands again on my sword. Swear it by my sword, never to speak of this that you have heard.
Swear by his sword!
Well said. Cast, worketh, earth so fast, a worthy pioneer. Once more remove, good friends.
Oh, day and night, but this wondrous strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, give it welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. But come here as before, never, so help you mercy. How strange or odd, some'er I bear myself, as I perchance hereafter shall think meet to put an antic disposition on, that you at such time seeing me never shall with arms encumbered thus, or this head shake, or by pronouncing of some doubtful phrase, as well we know, or we could, and if we would, or if we list to speak, or there be an if they might, or such ambiguous giving out to note that you know aught of me. This do swear, so grace and mercy at your most need help you. Rest, perturbed spirit. So, gentlemen, with all my love do I command me to you, and what so poor man as Hamlet is, may I do't express his love and friending to you, God willing shall not lack. Let us go in together, and still your fingers on your lips. I pray the time is out of joint. O cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together.
Yeah.
Those can be pretty scary sometimes, so I figured we'd end with another comedy, Twelfth Night. This is Act 5, Scene 1. It's the very ending of the play. Now, don't be fooled by the costumes. Our actors are not actually twins.
Oh, brother. I found a sign under your sink. Why? Or maybe you can put it on a signature. It won't sit on that.
What would my lord, that he may not have, wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me. Madam!
Gracious Olivia!
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord would speak. My duty touches me.
If it ought be the old tune, my lord, it is fat and fulsome to my ear, as howling after music.
Still so cruel?
Still so constant, lord.
What to perversiveness, you uncivil lady, townhouse ingrate, and unauspicious altars, my soul, the faithfulest offerings have breathed out, and ere devotion tendered, what shall I do?
Even what it please, my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it, like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love, a savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this, since you to non-regardance cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor. Live you the marble-breasted tyrant still, but this your minion, whom I know you love, whom by heaven I swear, I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye, where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love, to spite the raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most drunken app and willing to do you right, 1,000 death would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all more than e'er I shall love life. If I do blame you witnesses above, punish my life for attaining my love.
I, me detested, how I am beguiled.
Who does beguile you? Who done you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario. Husband, stay.
Husband?
I, husband. Can he that deny?
Her husband? Sirrah!
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the basis of thy fear that makes thee strange, thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowst thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearest. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold, though lately we intended to keep in darkness what occasion now reveals, before 'tis right, what thou dost know, hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of internal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joiner of your hands, and tested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by entertainment of your rings, and all this ceremony of this compact, sealed in my function by my testimony, since when my watch have told me toward my grave, I have traveled but 2 hours.
O thou dissembling cub, what wilt thou be, when time hath sowed a grizzle on thy case? Or will not else thy craft so quickly grow, that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet, where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest!
Hold little faith, though thou hast too much fear.
For the love of God, a surgeon, send one presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
He has broke my head across and given to Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God, your help I had rather 40 pound I were at home.
Who has done this, Sir Toby?
Sir, and the Count's gentleman, one Cesario, who took him for a coward, but he is the devil incarnate.
My gentleman, Cesario.
Lifelings, here he is. You broke my head for nothing, and that I did. I was set to do this to Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I respect you and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb to be heard, then you have hurt me. I think you said nothing by a bloody coxcomb. Here comes Sir Toby halting you. You shall hear more, but if he had not been in drink, he would have tickled your other gate than he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is't with you?
That's all one has hurt me, and there is the end of short dick surgeon shots.
Ah, oh, he's drunk. Sir Toby, an hour gone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Then he is a rouge and pet. Then he is a rouge and a taxi measured pub, and I hate a drunken rouge.
Away with him. Who hath made this havoc with them?
I will help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help a buckhead and a coxswain and a maid and a thin-faced knave of gold?
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I am sorry, madam. I have heard your kinsman, but had to be the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive it has offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other, but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonio! Oh, my dear Antonio! How have the hours racked and tortured me since I have lost thee?
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou art, Antonio?
How have you made a division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twain than these two creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Oh, most wonderful.
Mescaline.
Wait, do I stand here, there? I never had brother, nor can there be that the tie in my nature. Of here and everywhere, I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countrymen? What name? What parentage?
Mescaline. Sebastian was my father. Sebastian was my brother too. When he suited to watery tomb. If spirits can assume both forms and to come to fight us,
A spirit I am indeed. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, but am I in that dimension grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate? Were you a woman as the rest goes even? I should my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
my father had a wool upon his brow.
And so had mine.
And died that day when Viola, from her birth, had numbered 13 years.
Oh, that record is lively in my soul. He finished indeed his mortal act that day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing less to make us happy both, but this my masculine us attire. Do not embrace me till each circumstance of place, time, fortune do for here and jump. That I am Viola, which to confirm.
So comes it, lady, you have been mistook by nature to a bias to that. You would have been contracted. You would have been contracted to a maid. Now, nor are you therein. By life deceived, you're betrothed both to a maid and a man.
Be not amazed, right noble in his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldest love woman like to me.
And all those things I will overswear, and all those swearings keep as true as full as doth the word content, the fire that serves day from night.
Give me thy hand. And let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captains that did bring me first on shore have my maid Garmin. He upon some action in now in Durban at Malbolo to a gentleman and a follower of my lady.
Oh, he shall alarm to fetch Malvolio hither. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our show. We have E-Man. So stick around for that. Up next.